Okay. There we go. How you been? Truck and train. It's good to see you again. This is a snack, really, but first time it's a meal. It's a really, it's a good day, to be honest with you. It's a great day. And I want to apologize to everybody for not being able to come on a little sooner than I anticipated. We got some bad news, more personal kinds of news came through. Doesn't necessarily affect, well, it does, but it's not anything immediate in my life. Not even my mom's, not my dad's, but somebody that, we're very close to. And it's just not it's not looking good today. Everyone's fine, but a friend of, someone we're close to is not. So we just send prayers, and I'm just hoping that things get better. So I'm gonna have to go. My mom's going up to visit my grandma tomorrow, and I'm gonna go back. I thought I wanted to go in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna go on Monday. Hopefully on Monday. I should go on Tuesday, but I'm gonna try to get down there on Monday night. But maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be an interesting week, but on a brighter note, on a much brighter note, it is Friday in the fast food universe. It is a free snack day for us. It is I was gonna say, what happened to your name? You're not blue anymore. But it's it's an interesting day, because there's all that stuff looming, and I know there's gonna be a lot going on these next couple weeks, but today, when it comes to food and it comes to all this stuff that I know and I love, right? This is a good one. This is a very good one. You see, we have sauces, which came free. We have a cup of ice, which was free. We have here, which is free. They're doing this locally. I don't know if it's everywhere, but locally for the World Cup. So it was gifted to me today and only valid today. So I'm like, why not go? May as well. 2 tenders plus a medium fry for playing. They have a game available right now. I think you could still play it, but I don't know if all the prizes are still available. Probably not. And free. Totally free. 100% free. I'm not going to put the thing in the background because I don't know if the location is on there. But either way, free. Free as can be. Good little power snack. Then I think I wanted to ask you guys what you wanted to see because there's a lot of options, ways we could go with today. I just broke apart. Hell yeah, thank you for that. Sorry, they're like talking about something on the news. And I'm like I can tune it out. I am now, but sometimes I want to make sure I'm hearing things right. It's great, but they're small. I've always said, I think they have a, portion thing. They're on the smaller side. Chick-fil-A is, but still very good. You can't say that they're not. Publix, everyone's mentioned them. I think next time we go to Florida next year, we'll have to stop by. Which I've been thinking about. We're going to be going back to Florida and other places sooner, hopefully, but Florida's a big one. Indonesia, what up? Shout out to you, that's pretty cool. Just eating these Chick-fil-A, that's not a good one. It's not really, you don't want your fries to be, brown or, burnt, whatever like that. It's not burnt, but it's a little well done. But you know what? Chick-fil-A fries, we know they're good, right? I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I'll take it. I'm eating all fries on Friday. I'm not saying no to any fry today. We have some things to talk about. But you know me. I have to first vacuum, inhale my meal. before we can do that, because your boy's hungry. I've needed food today. For whatever reason, I'm eating early. I normally don't eat early, but today, I'm feeling it. I kind of needed it, really. I don't know what I would do without food right now. It's been a very 10 hours? It's been a good 10 hours. Or however long it's been since I got off the stream. 12 hours? 14? I think that's more accurate. I actually didn't wake up at a stupidly absurd time in the morning. Woke up at like 8, 9 o'clock. You know, normal times today. So, yeah, nothing huge, but if you know how things have been recently, you would know that that is pretty huge. Are any in Orlando? Kill the Batman. Some doctor once told me that I have that. I don't think I do. I don't think that's the issue. Maybe it is, but obviously not enough to where it's bothering me enough to stop. Well, I appreciate you, Mikey. It's not really my difficult news. It's just going to be difficult going forward, you know, with certain things. And it's sad, because you hate to see people you love go through shitty times and shitty things. So I just hope that the person that this news really is affecting is able to not take it well, because you can't really take something like this well, but just able to, you know, let us come through. Spend some time together. Just do something special. Not let it, you know, because it's an important time where, I mean, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but we're in a time already where we need to be out doing more. If any of you know, you know. And this is the type of thing that gets someone sad. Maybe kind of stay in. Kind of sucks. So, I gotta be down there a lot, probably, to make sure I can keep things moving. All right. There we go. Sorry, she got on the phone. But now that I'm finally done eating, holy shit. And you know what? Let me do this now. Let's do this now. We have something. There's something I've been holding off on, and I apologize. I don't know why I haven't done it. I just forget about it. I forget that it's here. I forget that.
Yeah, did you talk to Sean?
There we go. You look on my bed. Why on my bed? I don't know. I think just as a reminder that it has to be done, but I've forgotten to do it. So let's do it. What is that over there? What is that over there? Let me show you what this is. Our newest moo with the apron and the uniform and the hat and all. I don't know. He doesn't have a name yet, but there he is. Out the bag, fresh out the bag. Gotta put him over here, the other ones that we have, but they're official. Hopefully that brightens your day just as much as it has mine. It's a long day, but it's gonna be good. It'll be fine. We will be fine. Life goes on. Here, you're gonna go up there. And you're gonna go there. And you're gonna go there. So now we have this whole setup. We got many cows. Many cows. That's the first one. And debatably still the coolest one. But I love all my cows equally, so gotta love it. When you see me on stream, it's usually at night. Yes, it is. Today I'm off. And I thought, you know what? I want to get more into a better groove on my days off. I want to stream in the day a little more, see if I can catch a groove. Still stream at night, but try to ride the good stream into maybe motivating myself to get some work done. And then hopping on at night and being able to stream more and not feeling bad that I didn't get any work done. So that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. But we got a lot coming up, so I just have to make sure I'm prepared for it. Shit my teeth. But we have a few decisions to make, and I don't know if I don't know. There's some things I don't know if I should hold off on. I don't know if I should just do it now while I can, and then kind of take the does everyone want to? There's a couple things I wanted to ask if everybody wants to see. We could go. There's a few routes that we have, and I kind of want to use today, right now, to kind of get a little deeper with everybody. I know it just seems like I'm gonna leave right now, but I'm not. I want to talk to everybody about what in the hell we're gonna do for the next month, because it's pretty crazy. It's pretty not dicey, but just really kind of cutting it close. We have been reviewing a lot of these, the collectibles and all this stuff. There's a lot going through. There's a lot being spent. Long John, all these going up to visit, and the gas and all this stuff. It costs money. So, and maybe it's stupid, but there have been times where, like, my grandma was like, "Oh, you want money for gas?" And I was like, "No, save your money." I'm not taking her money, but it costs money. So I gotta be way better at, at least making it to the next paycheck, and actually having stuff left over, so I can be able to do even more cool stuff the next few. It's not. It shouldn't be like barely, just because of these expensive meals. So I kind of have to cut it back on the more expensive meals, even if I'm missing out on getting something for the channel, because shit, we do that too much lately. So, I mean, Fetty Wap meal other week was a great example of, like, what can we do that makes sense. Cost $6.79. That was automatic. I tried to get it the other night, and they didn't have it, so I kind of they had an offer in the app, so I resulted to that. But we have to stick with the wins for definitely the next month. Norms, have to go to Norms. I'm thinking tomorrow. Could go later tonight. Could be the play, but have to go. Free food, free Norms, free breakfast, whole thing. Have to go Chick-fil-A a couple more times. We have 3 more sandwiches in my account. We have lots of. It's not the only income. It's not the only income, but it's a. I'm not super. I'm not liquid. So when it comes to, like, money coming in and all that, it's kind of, for a little, like, year or so, it's kind of not as. It's harder to actually have money coming in, but there's still, when it comes to, like, assets and stuff, there's still lots of that we don't really discuss here, because I don't want to get into all that, but it's important for me to not tap into those, because I don't have to, and I shouldn't have to over something like this when I can just get better at making money, saving the money that I'm, making at work and whatnot. Because that's fine. I'm glad that I did those things in the past, work-wise, to be able to set those things up. But, it's just have to make it, especially with the fact that I'm not getting a lot of work from my current job. I don't want to find a new job. If I only work like 20 hours a week, I don't want to find a new job. I mean, I should. I really should, but I do this all the time. And this has kind of become, I've started to earn on here. And obviously I want to do this. So it's weird. It's just about finding a balance, but I don't want to fully commit to some other thing if I'm in the process of doing this. So it's just creating this weird dynamic at the moment. I just have to look like I got bit by a bunch of bugs. But I just have to make it work. That's all. Hondo, what up? But yeah, no, it's not like I'm in this crazy. It's not like anything seriously bad is happening, or like I'm gonna lose my room. You know what I mean? Like I'm in a good. That's the whole thing. It's like I'm safe, I'm comfortable, I'm fine. But it's not about that. It's just I want to, I should just be more. It's not about where the finances are. It's just about like we should, with the money I have that I'm putting. This is the whole point. Obviously, I can afford gas and everything because I'm doing it, right? That's not the. I feel like what I'm saying has come off wrong. The money that I use when I get paid, and I have money that I put towards this channel. It's like how close am I gonna cut it? Am I gonna have to keep using more than expected? Am I gonna have to just keep really going overboard for all these like extra meals and shit that we don't need? Like yesterday, I didn't get a collectible from Jack in the Box. It's like, did I really need it? No, I didn't fucking need it. So I just got that $6 meal last night instead of adding a $4 thing to it. I don't need it. So just have to, because they're about to have tons of new stuff dropping. So it's like, you know what? Just wait and then get the new stuff. So just have to really, really, really start doing that here. Hopefully that doesn't bother anybody, but that might mean like a couple, more than a couple McDonald's streams frequently in a row, consecutively, maybe, or BK streams with like rewards and shit. But that's just kind of how we're gonna have to run. I think it's a great time to actually run the. I want to come up with a name for it, but the Jersey Mike's sandwich series. The sandwich series, Jersey Mike's. Who has $100 at Jersey Mike's and gift cards and just doesn't want to use them for whatever reason? This guy. And it's a perfect time to do it. So I think this might be a really, really, really great time to hop on in and give Jersey Mike's the good old GT sandwich test, so
Which ones?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm thinking about it because it's, you know, it's treacherous. No, they don't. Everyone fucking like who?
What, the shirts?
What are you talking about? What are you like? Everyone says gift cards expire. Like, people don't fucking read things. Like, nobody reads things, do they?
I'll let you know.
Hold on. Let me just.
Okay.
It's fucking stupid.
Okay, I'll find out. Okay.
Valid only at participating Jersey Mike's subs restaurants. Jersey Mike's gift cards never expire and we do not charge any fees. Not responsible for lost, damaged, or stolen gift cards. Not redeemable for cash unless required by law. This gift card is sold by Jersey Mike's Franchise Systems, Inc. Whatever New Jersey purchase or use of this gift card constitutes acceptance of the gift card terms and conditions. Blah, 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 blah. At the top, again, I'll reread it. Jersey Mike's gift cards never expire, and we do not charge any fees. Fucking moron. Read the fucking card. Telling me they fucking expire. God damn it. Everyone fucking, like, comes at me like yeah, it expired. I agree with you. They should shut down. They need to shut down. No, that's fucked up. They don't need to shut down. People would lose their jobs. That's terrible. I'm just mad. I'm angry. It's a shitty day. But, and you're not a moron, but you get what I'm saying. All the trolls come in here and say shit. So, I'm not, apologies there. But shit, dude. Shit, dude. I agree with you. Now I feel bad for calling you a moron because you're clearly not a moron. You know that Jersey Mike's is not. You know that Jersey Mike's is not up to par. I like that. I like you now. You changed. You really got me to change. You got me to change my opinion on you. Totally. I thought you were on some troll shit. I'm like, oh, whatever. Because we have that a lot. And then you just hit me with that. That's pretty dope. What are you saying? Mikey, am I wrong? He did. He can't. I thought he was trolling. I'm like, yeah, fucking that moron shit. And then the next sentence, the next thing out of his mouth was the most genius shit that expires when Mike shuts down. Fucking. Like me enough for mod status. Yes, but if you were to become a mod right now, I feel like that would not be right to creator who for some reason is not a mod yet. So I'm gonna think about this for a little bit, but eventually, of course, man. I said, yeah, everybody, as long as you're here over time, you'll become a mod. Everybody knows that, or not every, all the OGs. If you're in here from time to time, you would hopefully know that, because all the people that come in here time to time. Look at Mikey. Mikey has the shield. Well, I appreciate you being a good sport. Pankaj? I don't know how to say your name. I'm calling you Pancake. Pancake, I am I am tired but well. And I hope you're doing good as well, my friend. Sharp. It's I don't know. I I, I don't know. I don't know what the question really is. Is it now? Is it all time? Is it, you know, it needs a little more context. But if it's right now, I'm going to answer for right now. At this moment, at this very moment in time, if any one of these brands were to come out with something really, really, really good, it's probably going to be Burger King. But all time, it's probably McDonald's. Wendy's is just all time third. That's the one thing on the list that doesn't change. Okay, so he's 1 for 3, but you still that's still 330, still hitting 333. So that's still like Hall of Fame. That's still like Hall of Fame hitting right there. So Matt, wait, no, yeah, wait, yeah, yeah, 1 for 3. Doing my math right. Now it's just over time you'll see many of these. I think take a Baconator over a Big Mac any day. That's like a it's like a foul that's like a foul tip. That's like, yeah, it's like good cut, yeah. That's it's decent, but it's not a hit or anything. It's like fucking Joey Diaz when he gets mad at like the all the meat and shit. No, I understand it. Sometimes I don't. Recently, I've been trying to not doing it, but limit it. Sometimes it does get excessive. If you're trying to stay a little healthier. Good night, Pancake. Always good seeing you. You make sure to come back soon. Leave a like, subscribe, join the journey. I'm always live every day, so it's always good to see you. It'll always be nice whenever you stop by our friend Pancake. So stay good. Makes everything taste like bacon grease. You're not Pancake. I don't know how to say your name. Damn it, I'm sorry. See, now I feel bad. I didn't say that to offend you. Saying that to give you a fun nickname. But if it offends you, I won't say that. Damn, shout out Mr. Tony. Yeah, we just have we have a week and a half, especially with 7-Eleven day tomorrow. So I have to look up how to pronounce that. You can call me Mr. B. Mr. B. I like that, Mr. B. Shout out Mr. B.
I have not. Sounds cool though. I've heard about it. Kids used to, when I played baseball, there were always these kids that were like, "Oh, we've been to Cooperstown." It's like, oh, I never went there. I never played those leagues or whatever, the travel ball shit. I never did all that. I did for like a little bit, very small amount of time, and I just didn't. I never got with it. I was never serious about. I liked sports, but that's the one thing when I used to play baseball. It's like, and I love baseball, and it's sometimes like now that I can't do it, it's like I can miss it. But if I had but if I were on like a team right now, and actually could play, like I would fucking not be, cause it just like I always fucking hated all the shit that goes into it. It's like you gotta just fucking practice all the time and just like fucking dirt and shit. It's just like it's not it's not for me. Not for me. I love the sport, but not everything that comes with it. I mean, I love sunflower seeds and peanuts and the food, the food, but hot dog, the food, the ballpark and the sightseeing and the fun architecture and so everything that isn't baseball. Well, I like the game, but I never I guess I just didn't like being a player that much. It got to I mean, at a point I did. A point I really did, and I took tons of pride in it, but then just like shut down at a point. I never just never came back. I don't know. Is what it is. Loves a good $19 Dodger dog. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. We're gonna put it out here because this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a fine fast food initiative over time. We're gonna get this channel popping. We're going to like extremely, and we're gonna have enough backing to get owners to bring back fucking Farmer John. But I don't even think they could, because I think they got rid of the factory that was here. But dudes, we get them fucking build them a new one. Build them a fucking new one. Dodger, I have not had the new ones. I've not had it. I've not tried it. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know what it is. I know what the logo looks like. I've seen it, but I've never had one. I've not had one. I've not had the new Dodger dog, and I refuse to try it. It's not what they did was a disgrace to baseball, a disgrace to the experience, the Dodger Stadium experience, one of the oldest stadiums in the world. It's a disgrace. They changed it. They changed the hot dogs that were fucking iconic to generic brand fucking bullshit. It's probably me. There could have been some Dodger streamer or some shit. I don't know. No, I love these dogs. They used to sell them at AM PM. We once went. We got like fucking 10 of them or some shit. We got a lot of them, like 8 or some shit. I think it was 10. It could have been 8 or something. And they were cheap. They were fucking cheap, and I ate all of them. I fucking ate all of them. Oh, and they tasted they were the same hot dogs. It was insane how they did it. You could go to a Dodger game, I could go to a game tonight, and then I could go to AM PM tomorrow if I was craving the same hot dog, and it was the same fucking hot dog. And they still do it now. They still have the signs if you go to AM PM, and they still have. And it's funny, a lot of the AM PMs, I have the old signs still up with the old Dodger dog on it. It's the Farmer John. It's a Farmer John Dodger dog on the photo. Fuck them. I mean that. I mean, it's fine. It's good advertising. I like it. It's cool. It's nostalgic. But it's like, damn it. Damn it, man. I think it's very unfortunate, too, that Farmer John doesn't just sell the blend that they made for the Dodgers on their own now. Because it's just a pork hot dog. And it's funny because if you look for that, they don't sell Farmer John's. You look for them, and some of them are like chicken and pork, and like they have like other stuff in it. They don't just have the pork. So you really can't get them anymore, which is just like the fucking worst thing on earth. So kind of ruins that for me. It did. It has since. I don't mind. I mean, it's. Is that what it was? I don't think that's what it was. You think that creator, you've had the old Dodger dog. You don't tell me that's not the best one that they've ever had. Don't tell me this new shit is better. It's not. There's no way. I don't give a shit. I don't I don't care about this new shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not. Fuck. He said they taste like chicken dogs. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just mad. I'm angry. Fuck. Fucking angry at them for fucking doing that to Farmer John. Pieces of shit. I love them. Great team. But God damn it. Like Vienna beef is good. Yeah, right? You would think, right? We could just do that. Just do that. That's a crazy thing, Fam Bam, to just bring up, but yes. It's a crazy thing. Yeah. It is crazy shit. The world's a crazy crazy place filled with lots of crazy shit going down. That's for sure. Like tomorrow, you can go to any 7-Eleven. You can go to any 7-Eleven and get a free Slurpee to celebrate 7-Eleven Day. I'm sorry for making a joke out of this and continuing it, but what am I supposed to do? I'm the one live sitting here who has to sit through the awkward comments, so yeah, I've heard about that. I would never eat it. I would never go 10 feet within that fucking sandwich. Mr. B. Do you eat fast food this often just for the channel, or would you be doing this? That's the whole thing that that's like my whole point. That's why the channel exists, because it's what I do. That's the whole, like, when the I love all the, this is my point that I make all the time. It's like you go watch Report of the Week, or you watch, Dame Drops, or all these food reviewers, and it's like, okay, you respect them, and it's like, they love it. They love what they do, and they take the time out of their day to, put, put time into this, into their craft and what they do, right? But my whole point has always been, they get off, they have a time of the day probably where they're done for the day. And they go in their kitchen, and they open a can of something, and they make a salad. It's, the regular people. They make a sandwich, or when I want a snack today, after this, like, I have tabs open on my phone. One of them is a McDonald's slushie, because I'm going to buy a small for $1.99, and I'm going to get a free fry with it, medium fry. That's my next snack. There's not a thing in this fucking house that I'm interested in eating, because, it's partially because there's lots of reasons behind that, but it's all led to that not mattering anyway, because I just eat out. That it's become to habit. So I don't really, and then another snack for today, because it's Friday, they're doing a free fried Jack in the Box. You just have to, like, spend $1 or whatever. So, another thing there. Burger King. I think we're gonna go for dinner, but I'm not certain. Maybe we're gonna do it in the next few days, because we don't have to do it today. But I feel like everyone wants to do it today because it's a fire review. So, I don't know. I'm gonna hit up the hat. Oh, shit. So you like to fucking, you get down, bro. You're fucking, you're fucking crazy. You like eating fire food. That's cool. The hat is the bomb. I fucking love the hat. It's been forever. It's, you look into it, you'll find a lot of good things about them. Oh my, what a day. Just thinking about fucking Grams. It's gonna be, just gotta make sure she's good. I gotta drive fucking up there again. Next week on Monday. Fuck. That's the whole thing with the money. It's like, if I want to fucking even be able to get fun shit up there, it's like I gotta watch it. So, oh damn. That's cool. You work near it. You're right there. Your neck of the woods. That's cool. It's a little further out from me, but still not that bad. It is. Fam bam. John, we do. We do. Mustache man. I know, I'm looking at it now. I gotta like trim it and stuff. Looks a little funky today. But it's one of those mornings. Even my hair, I didn't spray it or anything. Probably should have. I was at Chick-fil-A, and there's this DoorDash driver who used to come into my old job, and she used to, we used to just talk here and there, but she was picking up orders or whatever, and she recognizes me, and she always like, hey, she says hi, whole thing, and I look like fucking this today, so if you feel bad about if you feel bad about your current where you're at right now, just know that GT is always always catching a bad break. always choosing the wrong day to fucking not. It should just be every day. It should just be part of, because that's what a routine is. If I had a routine that were structured, it would have already been done. So, no, I don't work at Chick-fil-A. I was picking up food. We just ate Chick-fil-A. Look at my hair today. See, look at this shit. It looks all weird. It needs to be cut, though. But it can't be cut for the next few weeks, because I gotta wait until the next time I get paid, because this shit's not... I don't want to push it with all that stuff. Poke myself in the eye right there. But... I just hope everyone's ready. Tomorrow's not gonna... Like, I'm just laying here because tomorrow I'm not gonna have any second to lay here. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna have to, make sure everything's good for work. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna get off. It's gonna be 4:30ish, 5, and 7-Eleven day. I think it's from 11 in the morning to 7 at night. The promotion that they do every year, which means I'll have only 2 hours to run through my normal routine, and it doesn't take a few hours, but if I wanted to like film or make like some crazy thing about it, probably gets probably not the best year to do it, but I'm still gonna be able to make it happen. I'll probably, as I have before, just as the time is cutting off, I'll be done. So I think that we have to not stop. That's just the best way to put it. We just can't stop. Can't stop moving tomorrow. And you're going to see that from me. I mean, you're not going to see a lot of it because I'm going to have to just do it and then come here, most likely. I wanted to make like I've done it in the past, though, which is where it's like, it's something I've already done before, so it feels repetitive. But if you go back, I made a Slurpee Day video one year, and I did that. I showed how many locations I went to and how I'll get a bunch of Slurpees, and it's a whole thing. But it's a good routine. It's my favorite routine. It's a great routine. It's a very unique one. I don't think anybody else on maybe there's a few. But I'm definitely the only person on the internet. Maybe there's a few. But no, I'm gonna stream. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stream with all the Slurpees that I get. There's gonna be like fucking 8 of them. It was last year. We got like 8 of them last year. Fucking, it's the whole fucking thing here. And the only reason we didn't get more is because I don't have a freezer for them, or we do, but it's not for those. So there's barely any fucking room once I stuff them with the Slurpees. So it's and they're cheap. Like if I go right now, it's like $2 or whatever it is. But it's not about that. It's about, damn it, I can get them free. I can freeze them, because that's what's so good about it. It's like you don't. It's a free Slurpee, but you're not gonna have them all now. And what do I always say? Say frozen Slurpees are the best Slurpees. So it's like if you can't have them all now, you go to a bunch of locations, you get one for now. Whatever. You just keep you held over, and then you just get a bunch for the freezer, and it's like boom, you're stocked for free. You are stocked. Speaking of like needing to save and to not spend a bunch of money, that's a week's worth of desserts for the channel. A week's fucking worth. So I'm on that. Oh yeah, that's that's not 7-Eleven day. That's the bring your own cup day. And they have yeah. But tomorrow's different. Tomorrow's not the bring your own cup day, but those are fun too. You can bring like a fucking you can bring like a water, like those water jugs and shit. You're right. Like you could bring anything. Yeah. 7-Eleven has sold those before too. They're like plastic mug things. They're huge. But I want to start doing, I don't know, I'm just trying to, there's just so much. You see how much I'm dealing with in my brain? That's the problem. I'm going from one thing to the other, and it's like, oh, what do we do with this? Then what do we do here? What do I do there? Just thinking about so much, it's hard to actually get anything done. But I want to start making videos, like maybe put out a video every like week or two, and once or twice a month. That would be like, I don't know what they would be, but just something fun, like 10-minute, 15-minute, just kind of educational-ish, but more fun than anything. Like just something unique, something I haven't done before would be nice, but that all takes time. So it's like, how on earth is he gonna fucking do that? And that's where I'm like, I don't fucking know. And that's where I feel like the idea gets lost. But I don't want it to get lost, because it shouldn't get lost. It should get executed. So this is an important time for us. Important time for your boy, where we have to really have to make sure we come out strong. I think right now, like, I really don't know what we're gonna do today, because today's just you see me, I'm just laying here, I'm just fucking like relaxing because I'm tired. I'm just, telling you all this stuff's going on. My mind is everywhere. But we have so much coming up. I'm not going to get any of this in the next coming days. And that sucks. So, with all this, I want to start doing what I'm about to do right now. And that is getting pretty deep personal. And I already have. And I hope I can. Don't make it backfire. I want to be able to be open with everybody here. I want to be able to. That's super cool. That's super cool. That's super cool, creator. I just read your thing with the Cubs. We're doing something. See, look at it. I'm gonna lose the thought I was saying before because you just opened a totally new one. I'm doing something special tomorrow that could be a video of its own. Maybe I should make it a video of its own, or maybe I should do a little stream tomorrow and then eventually make it into a more in-depth video of its own. But tomorrow, for Slurpee Day, to celebrate 60 years, I think tomorrow's the best day to do it. I wanted to, and I still have to go back there and actually fucking look for them, so I don't think they're all here, but I wanted to open the vault. There is a box in the garage that has, I went through a phase a while ago, and I never, because this is the stuff I do before YouTube. This was before YouTube. And I bought tons of expensive, extremely valuable, the Slurpee cup, the collector cups. I have, my collection of collector cups could very well be, the best out there. I mean, who knows? There could be, there's not, but if you look up stuff like this online, nothing comes up. It's nobody cares about it. It's just oh, cool, I have this cup or two. I don't think there's that one guy who, I have all of them. And I noticed that a few years ago. I noticed that. And I'm okay. So I just started buying a ton of them. And I had this requirement that there had to be, a lot of the things available and the original, things that came with it had to be there. So the ones that I have, they all have, really cool things that go along with them. And I'll give you a, just right there, for example. And this is an extra one. I have the full set in the box and it's brand new, but this one's a beater that I just saw it and I was these are never available. I'm just gonna buy this fucking beat up ass cup and just put markers in it. So that's what I did. My markers in there. What's that? What's that right there? The fucking 7-Eleven Domo cup. Does anybody remember Domo back from 20 fucking years ago at this point? He's huge. They just recently came out with a few things with Domo. They kind of tried to revamp everything, bring them back. I don't know how it's been going, but when they did that, tons of the Slurpee cups and all that stuff just shot up in price. I'm glad I bought it all before because it's pretty much doubled from what I bought it for. I bought the cups. I have the original lids. I have the straws. The straws I'll give you a quick little sneak peek because the straws are actually in this room. We got the Bluetooth straw. Best straw they'll ever do. And then in this bag, you could see
There are tons of straws, and the straws that happen to be in here are actually on the bag. There's 12 straws in there. See, Domo. I have all the Domo straws. They're in there, and they are valuable straws, and I use them pretty frequently. You know what? We should use one tonight or tomorrow. You know what? Let me get one out, and we'll use it fucking tonight or tonight, tomorrow, through Slurpee week, Slurpee day, Slurpee week. Excuse me. Let me fucking get a one out. I know which one I want. Because if I didn't have all this stuff, would I really be the fast food guy? And this is where I feel like this is where I challenge the current creators that are doing it, because it's like, you know, they got it. They really got it. They really got it. I don't know. Pardon the bag. Pardon the bag. But probably wouldn't have even noticed if I didn't just like point that out. But forgot I even had these. I actually don't use these ones. They're like ever. But you know, I thought get them. Wrestling related, they're cool. If I want them. Rock. Steve Austin. Cena. It's an alternate Cena. I already have a Cena straw. It's an orange one. And then The Miz. Very interesting. The Miz. The Miz has a Slurpee straw. And I have it. But the ones that are obviously my favorite of all time, I love my Slurpee, you know, I love my WWE set. I use it. It's the cup I use every time I get a Slurpee, and I don't think that'll ever change. But these will probably always be my favorite straws. Speaking of WWE, I will start with the Lucha Domo. Gotta love the Luchador Domo. Absolutely beautiful, amazing piece of nostalgia that perfectly, that is the early 2000s right there. That is my childhood. That is the shit that got me excited. This is the type of shit that is responsible for me doing all this shit that I do. These kinds of moments. Look at this thing. Opening this kind of shit as a kid. These aren't from when I was a kid, but I remembered these in the stores when I was a kid. And I remember asking, "Hey, Dad, can we get them?" And I remember, no. So I ultimately went back. I found somebody who had them, which was hard, and I bought them. And they're the fucking coolest thing. And I love them probably even more than I would have if I had them all that time. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. For all that, I'm grateful. Luchador Domo could be the best one, but it's not the one I'm gonna use. I'm saving that for last. This one, the Candy Domo. Gotta love candy, Sugar Domo, whatever we're calling it, because that is sometimes me with all the sugar. That's like yesterday with the Dutch Bros and all the shit. Gotta love the colors too. I love green, pink at the bottom. Great color scheme. One of the, I'd say the least popular one though, to be honest, because how can anything top that? the swagged out with the money chain and the glasses and the Domo hat. Come on. That's, I think this is probably most people's favorite watching right now. You see his eyes peeking at you. This one's just too cool. Too cool. And then what we will use
because, and you'll see exactly why. You saw the Domo branding on the hat on the last one. This one is the only one that features, and it's one of, there's been a couple, there's one from an X-Men series that also has one in their hand. But this is one of the only Slurpee straws ever to actually have a Slurpee involved. And you can see there, he's got the headphones on, and he's got his Slurpee. And it's got the old design, the red cup with the blue. You remember those cups? And then you get the flash, and that's where it really gets, you really see the detailing on these things. They're beautiful. They don't make straws like this anymore. We're gonna go get the new straws, the new collector straws for the 60th anniversary, and they're cool. They are cool. I saw them, but dude, they will never make straws like these again. I think I mean, it's hard to say that, but I feel like it's safe to say that. That's why I just say it out loud and so confidently. How are they ever gonna, with all the environmental concerns and all this shit, they're not gonna do these again? And these are the best, so it's a bummer. It's a big bummer. But I'm glad I have them, because, come on, these are all-timers. I'm telling you, go find them on eBay. Pretty penny. And I just use them. I do. I've used them all. Which is the thing I like about them. Not for sale. The one actual part of the fine fast food collection, the vault as I call it, that I will actually dig into and use. I never, all this stuff, I don't open stuff. I don't, you know me. What am I going to do? Why would I do that? But if I get a Slurpee straw, oh, I'm fucking opening that thing and I'm using the Slurpee stuff. I'm totally. So your boy just has to get all his stuff in order. See, you go in the closet. I have like a little Slurpee section where my cups are. These are the ones I use the most frequent. And even there, my little straw charms, the straws, and then each one, because I use the WWE set. It's the best set. I think it's the best set. But, you might have a different favorite set. So, let me know over the years if you used to see the different collector cups, if you used to purchase them, which one was your favorite. Another one that definitely could be up there for one of mine was this one, because it brings back some good memories. This was a very fun release. The Green Day, the Kerplunk Slurpee. So there it is, Green Day. That one was a lot of fun. That was the same release as the Bluetooth speaker. So you see there, the same kind of art, same thing, same vibe, Green Day. So I think that's an all-timer right there. There's so much great history when it comes to Slurpees. When you really think about it, it's just pretty much a frozen soda. If you freeze a soda in the freezer, like, you're doing the very thing that inspired the creation of a Slurpee. But I just think there's so much history behind it, even though it's such a simple drink. There's so much, the cups and the cool things that they've released beside it, and the flavors and I think of all the things that, like, of all the like the seeds and the sodas and of all those, like, stupid little niches that I'm kind of finding myself in sometimes, I think my favorite it really might be the Slurpee. It's tomorrow, it's seriously, if we're gonna have to make like a joke, like, I mean, I'm just saying joke now because I feel like people get easily offended, but it's gonna have to be like a joke, like religious fast food calendar or something, you know, like today, like tomorrow is like seriously, like what they call it, it's called like Good Friday or whatever like tomorrow, or no, isn't tomorrow Saturday? I don't know. See, now I'm confused. But tomorrow is like the most important, one of the most important days, or like big Saturday. It's like whatever the fuck, whatever day it falls on. It's like it's one of the most important fucking days of the year is tomorrow by far. It's one of it's guaranteed. And recently, I don't remember if it's every time or not. I don't think it's every 10th of July, but how Friday falls right before. I think that happened last year. I think that happens every year. So it might be the 10th every year. I thought it was like a certain day of the week, but no, I was only saying Good Friday because I thought tomorrow was Friday, but I was wrong. I was wrong there. I just looked at the thing and it's today's Friday. Duh. I think I was probably looking at I'll look at the calendar late at night because it's like late as shit, and then it'll change, and I won't realize that the date. I don't know, like still on the wrong day. I don't know. Just shows where my schedule's at, but you get what I'm saying. It's like it's one of the biggest days of the year. It's one of the biggest days. We need to make like a fast food calendar with. That is a good idea for on the fine fast food section of the site, just to do like, because they have like an event thing. You could do like events on your site, and you can do a section for like upcoming events, and I can put upcoming days on the upcoming events, and it could be like Friday or whatever, Slurpee Day, July 11th, and then it'll say like the details right under it, and then it kind of just, but it'll just kind of be there for whoever wants to, just like a quick thing. You won't really be able to click on it, I don't think, and really get more info. It's just like a little, the way they have it formatted, just like a quick little, upcoming events. Like it's like a booking thing. It's supposed to be like for your bookings. If you're like a talent, like a performer or something. But I could just put that stuff there. I could just do that. That would be kind of cool. Like the Long John Silver's Tuesdays, the platters. You just have like every Tuesday, just have like have that thing there. Have specific, but just to have it more, because there's a lot of sites that already do stuff like this, but I just want to present it better. That's truly like my whole thing. I feel like I could present. That's like why I started my channel. I feel like I could present a lot of the stuff better than most of the current presenters. And that's not a shot. That's just me. That's just me thinking highly of myself. That's just me thinking. That's just me with my confidence. That's all that is. But that's me. That's me. So I'm not going to not do that. So we got a lot to do. I think I'm going to go now. And to be honest with you, I want to just grind shit on my phone. I'm probably just going to end up getting up right now and going to McDonald's and getting their Friday deal. Because, I mean, why not? They're not going to be there. It's not going to be there tomorrow. And it's like, shit, I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not starving. But want something, and I mean, it would be kind of fire right now, so I don't know. I really don't know. But just trying to decide what I'm doing for dinner, what I'm doing for snacks. It's like pulling teeth with me. So anytime I can get something like free medium fry with $1 purchase, oh, that's automatic. Jack in the Box is the same thing, automatic. I'm gonna go buy a packet of the hot ones, the hot sauce for $1.25, and I'm gonna get a free half-sea fry. That's automatic. Some of this shit's automatic. McDonald's, just a medium fry with $1 spend. I was thinking of getting a soda. Then I could put some syrup in it, make a soda, whatever. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just get a small Hawaiian Punch, the frozen Hawaiian Punch, and just have that. But it's $1.99 for the small Hawaiian Punch. That's kind of not bad of a get a free fry with it. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. Hell yeah, that'd be nice. Sonic's good. I haven't been to Sonic in a minute, but I like Sonic when we went. I don't think I got the complete right thing. I enjoyed what I got, but after looking at the menu, I'm like, God damn, I should have tried a lot more things first. But I got what I got because we had the budget, and it was too generic. I didn't get to try anything that they're known for. I just tried like a burger, like with it was good. I got to try a burger the Sonic way, but I didn't I regret not really trying like a specific. We tried the drink, which was good, but not. But I just tried a regular burger. Use them for drinks and shakes. Speaking of drinks and shakes, keep beating around the bush. Do I Are you really? Tom, you're the GOAT, bro. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. We need to give them all the support we can, man. And I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to fucking love it. I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy. Are you at the one? Which one are you at? Cuz I think I know. Which one are you at? Isn't there one in Arizona? Is that the one you're at? Or am I tweaking out? Isn't it Arizona? Right? Oh no, it might not. I think I'm thinking of Schlotsky's, bro. There's a Schlotsky's in Arizona.
have to check that. I have to check and see where you're talking about. A state away, there's a Potbelly. I've seen it. I've seen somewhere there is a Potbelly kind of near me. It's not too near me, but it's not. It's not obviously not near me at all, but that's interesting. I have to look into that now. You're going this weekend, man. I gotta be there next fucking weekend when you go, man. I gotta be there. What are you saying? Who did? I'm looking in the chat. I don't see Arizona. Probably blind. But yeah. Hopefully Arizona. Because that's not far. Oh, you said it. I'm trying to find it. I can't see that shit. It's funny, bro. I know, where? I can't find it. I didn't see it. I totally missed that message. You just said AZ. Where? Dog, I'm fucking tweaking. Yeah, dog, I'm tweaking. I don't see that. It's in the chat? I don't see it. I'm just tweaking. I think sometimes my chat tweaks out. But shout out AZ. Shout out Arizona. I have an old coworker, work friend who moved there, so we don't work together anymore, so that sucks. But Arizona. Gotta head out there soon. Honestly, if you're out there, Tom, like, it's possible, you know. We got it now we have now we got a guide, you know. Now it makes sense. We go down, we get to see Tom, get to have Potbelly. It's like a full circle thing. So now it's like very fun. Said that's hot. What's hot? Potbelly going to Arizona? Arizona's hot. But I don't know. But the guy said, how is that? That's like creepy. 116 right now? That's fucking crazy. That's not hot. That's like fucking scorching. Nothing. He's saying nothing. He's saying nothing. You don't want me to
say it out loud what the guy said? I won't. Don't worry. You know it's fine as long as you yourself know that, that it's that it's weird. As long as you know, as long as you know, as long as you know that what you said was a little interesting. But yeah, I think for now last thing, let's vote. I want everybody to vote. We have, when it comes to food and all this stuff for the next couple weeks, we got our budget. Do I use about 20 to 15 to 20-ish% of it for ingredients that we could use to make drinks every day or whenever we wanted to, because we would always have these ingredients or they would last us a while. Do we go that deep though into our budget for the next few, till next payday or whatever, until I get more money and do that? Or do I wait a few weeks? Now we can, and waiting's fine. We just don't get the fun stuff that I want to get on the channel. For example, we have cracked the Long John Silver's code to making the sodas that they make, the coconut cream sodas. I know what coconut syrup they use, and I know I know the sweet cream. I know the creamer that they use. So, we have it. We have the recipe, and it's crazy because it's like we really do have the recipe, because if we have the syrup and the creamer, and the base is Dr. Pepper, which you can get everywhere, so trust me to make the decisions. Well, the whole thing I'm saying here is, if I make this decision, which I'm probably going to because I want it really bad, the next couple weeks of the channel are going to be really boring. Not boring, because I guess we're going to have the drinks, but I'm not, like, if something really cool comes out next week, and it's like, it's out, but it's kind of expensive, I might have to just pass on it. That's the whole thing. It's like for example, we're about to go back to grandma's on Monday or Tuesday. Have to be smart. Can't just go spend like $30-$40 at Long John Silver's, or with the A&W merch, like, well, Google it, something cool comes out. We'll Google it. Yeah, right. All right. Because I think that soda, like, I don't even know how long that's the real thing. I don't know how long it's gonna fucking last, too. Probably gonna, in like a week, be done with it, knowing that we can make it at home. It is pretty dangerous. It is very dangerous. We're gonna have the fucking Long John Silver's coconut cream soda station at home, dude. That is pretty fucking dangerous. You know what would be smart? I see it in my head. You got the syrup bottle. You get a thing. You put ice in it, and then you put the creamer in it, and the ice around it keeps it cold. And you just have the station. And you keep it out for like a few hours, and then you put it away, and it stays cold. And it's the syrup you don't have to keep cold because it's syrup. But the creamer, you keep the creamer cold, and you're fucking set. You don't understand how like big of a deal a lot of these soda things are yet. But one day, find fast food. Like I've said it before, the channel's gonna be a huge success. I'm gonna be able to fly people out to LA. It's like Find Fast Foodie Awards. We're doing stuff in like, we're doing I want to do a whole, like, not festival, but well, kind of like a festival. I want to do a whole thing. I want to do better than, I want to outdo Chain Fest and the Lame Fest. I don't know, whatever we're going to call it. Now, they might be responsible for my favorite Dutch Bros drink of all time, which is a drink that we now have the very syrups for in this room, and it's a like it's lit. It's lit. We have the ingredients. The part of the shit I'm talking about ordering right now, the next ingredient, besides the creamer, is the boba. That is the final ingredient we've been talking about for a while that makes up the Dutch Bros drink. So they have shelf-stable creamer pumps. No, no, you gotta. I'm telling you, you gotta keep it on. You gotta keep it on label. Keep it on, whatever they use. I'm using. I don't want to sway a milli-inch. I'm gonna use the exact same things that they use. They use, and I can get it. I can get it. It's like $20 online. I'm very like precise like that. I mean, it's good, and I'm precise like that. I think because I have it so much, to where most people it's like a very slight difference that you can't really tell. I've already had like 8 of them now from Long John Silver's, the coconut cream Dr. Pepper, and then we came home, and I got the other coconut creamer stuff, and I put the vanilla syrup in, and I kind of made my own, and it was decent. We tried it on stream, but you kind of saw me when I was trying it. It was like, everyone was like, it's not good, is it? And I was like, it's decent, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. But now we can make them the same, the exact same. And not just the exact same, but the exact way, because I saw exactly what she did. She filled up the cup, and I saw exactly how many pumps she did in the drive-thru twice over this past week, and I know I have it in my phone. As I was sitting there, I watched what she did, and I wrote it down in my notes, and I will always have that. I will always have the ingredients, and I will always have that note. And as long as this brand stays in business, which they probably will now, because I'll be fucking keeping them in business with all these fucking syrup and creamer fucking purchases, we're set. We're set. We got this drink. It's the best fucking drink. It's one of the best drinks, and we have it, which means eventually, like I said, I'm going to be able to host you guys, and we're going to be able to do cool events. And what am I going to be able to put on our fucking insanely fun, amazing, awesome drink menu that's at the, if we're doing a festival, if we're doing a party for, for members, if we're doing, whatever we're doing, we can have all this fucking awesome shit there. So it's a whole station. Imagine you come to a fine fast food event of some kind, and there's a little station. You fill up your Dr. Pepper, you go over to the pump, you bop, bop, and you Imagine, just like I told you, put the thing in the ice. It keeps the creamer cold. Everybody, you got the cream, dude. It would be awesome. It would be awesome. So that's what makes these. That's what makes these recipe stealer. These recipe stealing moves that your boy has been making. That's what makes him so versatile. It's like they could be used for whatever. We got them. We have it now. So do not overlook our recipes that we're starting to come out with. And we're not coming out with them. I'm getting them. For example, the lady who was kind enough in the Long John Silver's Reddit to send over the syrup, to send over the creamer on lock. To the Dutch Bros, employees that have done the same thing on other Reddits. And I've, to myself for being fucking, for keeping my eyes peeled. I went to Dutch Bros one time and I came on stream after, and we've barely gone since this night. I came and I said, guys, I saw it. I saw the fucking boba. I got a label. And I have the syrups right there. And now I have the boba. Probably come in, shipping probably an hour or 2 hours after this fucking stream, because I'm probably going to order it, because now that I'm talking about it, I want it. But like it's to the, like, I'm to the manufacturer. Like I'm not just like on the money. I'm like on the fucking money. like insane one to one fucking replica. Like there's like literally with the Long John Silver's recipe, there's gonna be absolutely no tell. There's gonna be no tell. We could get a Dr. Pepper from Jack in the Box, from fucking McDonald's, from anywhere. We're gonna have the same creamer, we're gonna have the same syrup, and we're gonna have the same Dr. Pepper. It's gonna be very trippy. It's gonna feel very like weird. Cause we have some recipes. We do. But we haven't like perfectly executed one on here yet, like that, to that extent. And we've already had the coconut cream sodas on the channel. So you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's the same fucking thing. And I even have a couple of the cups from Long John Silver's, and if I have to, I'll even fucking get an extra one, and I'll make one, and I'll put it in the cup, and I'll say, boom, look, is this fucking not it? And you'll be like, oh my god, that is it. There's no difference. So that's something we should stay in contact about. I don't know if I'm back yet. I should be back. I apologize for just leaving for like 6, 7, 8 whole minutes. But we've been talking. We mentioned earlier my grandmother, and she just called me. So I was like, what do I do? And I'm like, fuck it, just pick up the phone. So I picked up the phone and just talked with my grandmother, because
right now it's really important that I do that. So not that I would like not pick up the phone. I just normally I would probably just decline the call and then hop off here and then call her back, but no, it's not that kind of time right now. So I had to just fucking leave y'all in the dust for 10 minutes or whatever the fuck. Sorry. I apologize, but I appreciate I shouldn't even apologize, just say thank you for understanding. But we're back. Appreciate everybody sticking in. Yeah, definitely try dividing by 10 for that recipe. I was gonna say ask AI, but I think that's it. I think you've that seems to be it. That doesn't make I can't make sense of how it wouldn't be the answer. If you have 150 bun recipe and you divide it, I feel like you're about to be in fucking heaven. You're about to fucking you found it. The day has come. Or you can just make the 150 and you're chilling. Which I should take from you, because that's a great thing. Like, I'm telling you, hey, we'll reclaim it. We'll reclaim it. Give us something to offer at the festivals, but just get a bunch of fucking ovens. Just make some fucking, we'll go nuts. Who knows? Maybe we could even help bring them back. We could say, hey, we got that old recipe. We'll host you guys and we'll give you, if it ever gets big enough, we can try to try to say, hey, if you guys want to bring back the old, not shitty, you guys want to go back to going nuts, new owner, whoever bought whoever owns it now, and that's what you do. Hold it as leverage. It's like, hey, we'll host you. Come to our festival. Put a spotlight on you for a whole day, whole weekend. But you gotta make the good shit. It's like, all right. Deal. All right. Telling you, that's the type of shit we're gonna be doing one day. It doesn't make sense now. It sounds stupid now. It's like, how do you think you're gonna do any of this? But it's gonna make sense eventually. We're gonna be able to come on here and I'm gonna be able to say, Long John Silver's, you guys are doing great. But the waffle fries, wow. If only this might be it. This might be the thing holding us back. And then like 2 weeks later, it's like press release. We're changing our waffle fry, whatever the fuck. That's the fucking, that is what I hope for this to, the game that we can eventually be playing. So who knows? Who knows how accurate that statement is, but if I have anything to do and say about it, I think it's going to be pretty damn accurate. I think it's going to turn out to be pretty damn true. So I appreciate everybody who, once again, comes along through. I appreciate just the love that everybody's showing to the grind. We've been grinding lately, and I appreciate that everybody sees it. Your boys, your boy is definitely one of a kind. He's the hardest worker, while also not hardest worker at the same time. But for that side of me that works hard, I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate the inspiration. That's a good word. Appreciate the inspiration that everybody in here gives me to actually come on stream every day and maybe try to the pop-ups whenever we can, and all these events and special reviews, or maybe like today where it's just more of a chill day, but still come on because we have fun together. So just know I love you. Just know I'm grateful to have you here, and that
This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. It's the beginning of, things in, broad, you know, bird's eye view, broad outlook kind of thing. But also today, there could be like 5 different streams today that I've found. Maybe it's only a few more. Who knows? Maybe I decide, because it's probably smart of me not to spend a bunch of money if I don't have to. But I know I definitely want snacks. I definitely want McDonald's in the next hour or two. So why not go get free fries? I think I might want the Jack in the Box thing, the half-sea fries, and that's only $1, $2. So it's like, boom, maybe that. But I think there was something I wanted from BK tonight. So maybe we're still going to do that, but we don't have to do that because all the other deals are kind of better than that and cheaper. So we could just do that tomorrow. So I don't even know. There's so much going on. So when I say it's a hectic 24 hours and then Slurpee days tomorrow, and dude, I'm telling you, it just doesn't fucking stop. So just know I appreciate you guys understanding that, and because you'll mention things like the shorts, but you haven't completely, you'll keep trying to push me, but you're not appreciate you for not fucking abandoning me. abandoning my ass by now. So leaving me out to dry. I appreciate that we haven't done this yet. It means a lot. And what are you saying? What are you asking about? What are you asking about? What are you asking about? You asking about the sticker on the sticker? That's me. That's fucking me. The fuck is it, a black guy? That's me. It's it's from fucking it's from fucking Friendlies in Florida. It's a cardboard ice cream, and you put your face in it, and it's just me and my thumb. It's me making a thumbs up with my face it's me as an ice cream. It's me. It's me. That's why I'm laughing so hard, because you're like, is it a black guy? It's me at a fucking ice cream. It's fucking me at a Friendlies ice cream photo op. It's fucking. I'll post the original picture in the Discord, or I'll put it on the channel or something. Let's see if I can find it, actually. Let's see if I can find it. Because you can favorite. Yeah, favorites. That's my. That's my. Does it? 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 I think it does, huh? You're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're totally right. You have figured it out. And now that you've seen it, now you can't unsee it. Now you can look at now when you look at next to his name,
You're like, oh, I could see it. Now you see it. Now you can make it out. But it does look random. I noticed that. The other day. I'm like, it kind of looks a little weird. I'll give you credit there. It does look, you can't really, it's too small. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. definitely makes a lot more sense. Yeah. There are a couple things I wanted to make into stickers, and I forgot how to do it. So I guess we might just have to deal with everything that's already an existing thing, because I don't know how to make more. So we gotta figure out how to add more. And once I do that, and only then, because I won't be able to do it if I can't do that. But I'll add more, because there's definitely more I could add. So we'll do that. Maybe I'll change that. Do you want yours changed? Maybe you don't. Maybe you do or you don't. But maybe I'll change it. I don't know. Take a really good picture. Thank you. I appreciate that. That I appreciate. I try. But I'll take a bunch of them so you don't see the ones I don't post. That's my response there. The one thing I used to be guilty of is like, because the thing is like, people don't know what to do. You have to find that thing you do in pictures, and like, you have to stick with it. You have to like, there's a couple good examples, really good examples, and I'm not gonna give any of them because they're fucking all controversial. But a lot of the time, the real like best photo takers, the real like, here's one, because he's a lot more socially accepted, and I don't fucking like this person. I'll use Clownye. I'll actually use Clownye as an example. If you look at and I remember this because when I used to be a fan of his, he used to have this fucking quote about why he'd like never smile in pictures. He just stands there. Maybe that's his pose. Maybe that's Clownye's pose, and maybe he's more of a clown for just fucking standing there and not doing anything. But it's become his image. And in every fucking photo, you see him just fucking standing there with a blank fucking stupid ass look on his face. So even if, for good or for bad, it is very important to kind of pick a pose kind of thing. They always say, pick a pose. You kind of have to, nail and it could be the same thing. A lot of people can have the same pose because there's only so many different things you can do. How many, that was a weird smile for me, but, fake smile. How many people do that? There's a lot. And a lot of pictures, actually, and I'll point this out because I'll just be honest, like, I look through lots of people who take pictures, and with the thumb and shit, and I notice, I'm like, who takes all those pictures? The fucking president. He's everywhere with the fucking thumb. Everyone takes that picture. It's unoriginal. Everyone does that. But at least it's some, you know what I mean? At least it's something you do in almost every photo. And then
I've tried to make it more original because I know everyone fucking does this. So I've started to kind of do this new one that I do. You've seen me before. I'll like do the whole fucking thing. Okay, you're getting there. You're getting there. It's becoming more your thing. Just kind of, but you gotta develop it. Start with the thumb. Start with the thumb. I'm telling you, start with the thumb. If that's where you gotta start with the thumb. Start with the fucking. Start with something, but don't start with fucking like the cringy. Like everyone tries to. That's the problem. Everyone picks like the fucking like this fucking pose where they're like doing some stupid cringy shit that only fits with like the 1-2 month period that they're taking the photo in. It's gotta be fucking like something you can look at and be like, that's me. That's me when I was there. That's me when I was there. That's me when I was there. Not like, oh my God, this is so fucking embarrassing. Like, what was I doing? That is the true key. That was a hard bar right there. That was pretty solid advice. That was pretty solid advice, I'd say. I don't know what you'd say, but I'd say that's pretty solid advice. Had a friend that took good pics. She told me it's because she takes millions of herself. Another part of it, I will say this, is practice. And this is a weird part. This is where GT gets weird. This is where the magic turns to madness a little bit. Just as I've mentioned before with my I'll shave a lot. And I'll make sure it's really smooth and I overdo it sometimes. Go in the mirror and smile without thinking. When someone says smile, do what you would do and you'll see it. Now, move it a little bit. Rearrange it. Do it different. And you'll see it. At some point, you will see something you like. And when you see that, you will feel it. When you feel that, you will memorize it, hopefully. Because when you've hopefully memorized it enough, when you need to smile, you go and you hit that. And that's your perfect photo. And it's not just perfect boom. It took lots and lots and lots and lots of fucking practice and timing and fucking mental fucking lots of these people who take great photos. It's not, they don't just take a great photo. It's like you gotta know how it feels. It's like how guys like Kobe, it's like, I just know how the shot feels, you know, I fucking know how the shot feels. It's going in, I know how it feels. You know how it feels. You know how the shot feels. You know how the shot, you can look at some people and be like, who take pictures, you're like, damn, he knows how the shot feels. He knows what he looks like right now. That's the key to taking a good photo, at least in my opinion. When I take pictures in front of a chain or whatever, when I do my thing, I know what I look like. I can see the photo from the camera. And a lot of the time, when you think about it, you think of people who take really shitty photos, they don't know what they look like. They'll be like, they'll do the weird pose, or they'll try to, this shit or whatever. They don't know what they look like. Because if they knew what they look like, they wouldn't be doing that shit. They wouldn't be doing that shit. So, yeah. I like that. I like that, Tom. Golden ticket. Love you. I'm not the golden ticket. We're the golden ticket. We're the future of fast food. Not me, but we. Gotta take that M, gotta flip it like the McDonald's, like the fucking, like the, I don't have the sauce here any. Oh, it's in here. Yes, I do. Weird flex number 420. See, look, there it is. Ball knowledge. Ball knowledge. First ever review that we ever did on the channel. Ball knowledge. That is a fact. That is a fact. That was the very first thing we ever reviewed on the channel, which they should bring back, because it could technically be brought back if it's their own universe. If it's McDonald's, they could just use that, you know, once every now and then. So it would be amazing if they brought that back. That'd be like nostalgia and a half to see that back. I would, like, sometimes I kind of feel like I'll wake up and I'm like in that time still. It's weird. I don't know if that even makes sense, but like sometimes I'll like forget what's going on and think like it's still that week. I feel like that sounds weird, but time's been going so fast, and that's like, sometimes it just, I don't know, something will happen, or I'll smell something, or I'm like, damn, I feel like tomorrow I'm supposed to go to the pop-up. I feel like I'm supposed to go to that McDonald pop-up that they did. We went to. We have a video of it on the channel. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast and how long ago that was. It's been a while. That was like 2 years, like almost 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. I have to check that for Wendy's. Kids meal free coupon? That's fire. Did you... What free Chipotle did you get? Did you just have a code or something? Was it from the challenge? Did you do the challenge, the summer of extras? Are you doing that? You got the free claim? You claimed the free entree at the end? Was that your choice? You could choose an entree or points. I chose points. I did. I actually chose the points. They gave me a badge for it, actually, too, on the Chipotle app. It's like, you chose the long way. I'm like, that's pretty cool. It said that. It's like, you chose the long route. It's like a highway sign with the 1625 points on it. And it's like, you took the long road. That's what it said. You took the long road. It's like, cool. Cool badge. Never made it to the end of the challenge. Oh, damn. That's all right. You only really... It's not that important the most. It shouldn't be. But for me, who collects Chipotle points like their currency, any chance to get extra Chipotle points is like, take it. take it. To me, it's my Chipotle high score. That's what I see my points as. I don't, I can get a bowl. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, if I don't have enough money for a bowl, I just won't get one. You know, like, it's not, like, I'm very bad at using points anyway. So, if the chain doesn't have expiration on them, I'm just gonna save them. And Chipotle is my highest by far. So, you gotta save them. You gotta save them. At one point, I really do want them to notice and hopefully let us, do something about it. All I want, and I've said it for years, I just want a physical card. Not the free burrito card. I don't care about that. That would be cool. You want me to go every fucking day and stream it every day? That's probably a smart way to get me in the door. But seriously, I want a points card. I want a card that I can swipe instead of scan for my points. I want it old school. I want a Chipotle rewards member card with my fucking name on it. That's what I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. And I'll spend full price. That's all I want. I want the physical rewards member card. That's all I want. But they're not gonna give me that. Not yet, at least. Once we grow, I think they totally give that to us at some point. But who knows? Who knows if that's even possible with their system? But I want it. I need it. I think it would be the coolest thing. You swipe your card. My 100,000+, thousands of points. I don't have 100,000 points yet, but at some point we're gonna be there, especially if they keep doing Summer of Extra style promotions. We're at the beginning, we're like 31,000, and now by the end of Summer of Extras, we're gonna have just about 40, which is a big increase when you really think about it. So, it adds up. Anytime I can get a free 100 points or whatever, like, go in tonight and get a extra 100 points with your purchase. That's when I go. I don't go a lot. I don't go to Chipotle as frequent as much as people think. And if I did go more frequently, I'd have way more points. But when I go, it's like free points, free. So I'm smart with it. I think it's like 21 entrees of points, worth of points. It's like almost half a year. When they do free whatever for a year, it's like one entree per week for a year. That's normally the way most of these places do it. We would know that because I have free breakfast for a year from Norms at the moment, and that's how they do it. So I want to get to the point where I can say I have Chipotle for a year, and I'm that much of a baller that I don't use it. I just fucking keep it in my account. Does that make sense? Does that, and I feel like it's leverage too. Like, I feel like they see it and they're like, oh my God, this fucking guy has that many fucking points. Okay, all right, maybe, all right, maybe now, all right. I feel like it gives me more credibility when I come on here and want to talk about Chipotle. Seriously, if I had zero Chipotle points and zero experience, zero whatever, and I'm saying this, does it hold as much weight? Does it? For those of you that know all that know those facts about me, all the points, all this stuff, if you didn't know that, if it was just like, it just has, yeah, of course. Does it hold as much weight? And no, of course not. Those points, they especially if you get them over, once you cross 50,000, like 75 area, 100. Those are like big. Those are like, okay, fuck. Okay, hey, we gotta. Okay, that's where they're starting to watch. Like, okay, shit. There are some people who have way more points than I do. They posted it in the Chipotle Reddit, stuff like that. But a lot of the people who have, but none of them are content creators. Because one, all of the major fast food content creators don't even cover Chipotle, which would be another reason for them to really love me, because you'd think I'm one of the only people that gives them any eyes in the fast food space. You think they'd want that, but that is what that is. It'll take a little bit of shimmy shake, a little bit of trying to get that to work out, but it will. We'll eventually be able to have a little more close contact with them. It'll make sense. So, all these things are done with a purpose, saving the points, because I know it's going to look good, because I know it at some point will serve as leverage. All of these things, I know they may seem stupid in the moment, but I appreciate those of you, the real ones that are in the chat at this very moment, because those of you who have faith, that you see what I'm saying. You see it. You're like, oh my God, he's kind of got a point. Like Mikey in the chat. And I appreciate that, because sometimes even I think I sound crazy, but I see it through. And it means a lot that there's a couple other people here that see it through with me, because the way I am, I'm not gonna do it. I love you guys, but if you didn't see it through with me, I would stop me. But the fact that you do, it means so much, and it's like the reason I'm not fucking crazy, and it does mean a lot. So, love you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay grinding. Make sure you're having fun in the process. I am sorry that I'm leaving so abruptly, even though 142 minutes is not really abrupt. Should have left like 120 minutes ago and been working this whole time, but whatever. I love you guys. Stay tuned for what's to come today. Lots of French fries on the way. It's going to be a interesting 24 hours. And yes, very soon, I think tomorrow, we will be going to Chipotle, because I also have a free queso. And I need some grilled chicken and some food that isn't fried. So after Friday, we're taking a break from fried foods. That I'm telling you for sure. I thought I needed one today. And then I realized that today was Friday. So, yeah, total break from fried foods for the next day or two. So, shit. Love you guys. See you soon. Saw my Jeff Hardy that one. Oh, you saw the fucking, yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. I flipped onto the phone. All like fucking stupid and shit. Yeah, you saw that. That wasn't you weren't imagining things. Definitely weren't imagining things. Every now and then. Most streams. I'll try to, at the end, if you stay to the very end, I'll do like I don't know why, but I'll do like a wrestling move to the phone. Does that help with the phone and the longevity of the phone? Probably not, but for whatever reason, I feel like it's become one of our things.
for whatever reason. So I've done it now, and now it's to the point where it's like, if I stop doing it, it'd be like, oh, he doesn't. Why not? So now I just have to hit my phone or something before every stream end, and one day I'll fucking break my phone, and we'll fucking see. We'll see how that goes. You've done it now, and now it's done. Yeah. Miss Whitney, how have you been? It's good to see you. I've done a couple crazy ones to the phone. I've done a frog splash. I've done a couple. Yeah, a couple elbows and shit. The shit that Shane McMahon would do. Coast to coast. Shit that Shane McMahon would do. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking coast to coast. Hit that shit. Good. Good. Progress is good. Progress is important. Progress is all we can really hope for in this. I just hope you feel good about the progress. I know, the shrug. I feel bad that I'm just now which is great. But again, I just hope you're feeling good about it and not, you could be feeling nervous. You could be feeling, so I just hope you're feeling good, positive. You see it is a good thing. So can only hope. But I feel bad for saying it. I am headed out. I've been sitting here a little too long, just kind of rambling, talking about all this shit going on, about ingredients and Slurpees and drinks and every random thing you can possibly think of. But I am going to be back. I'm going to probably go right now just so I can leave and get something. So need to just kind of regroup for a minute with myself, finish this water, and then take a quick minute, make my list for tonight's dinner. Not a list, but my options, see what I want, see what different things I could do and for how much, and budget-wise and what's the best, and I'll come up with something, and boom, we'll be back in probably an hour, 2 hours, and we'll keep it going. We'll keep the party going. Friday. So love you guys. See you then. As I always like to do and say, thank you so much for watching. Elbow incoming. Damn, it's not gonna stay up. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, shit. I actually fucking caught it.